My prediction for what's coming next, and a challenge to everyone in the spiritual community, leaders, gurus, and practitioners alike, coming up right after this. Good evening, this is Lucky Links. One of the things that I noticed a long time ago within the spiritual community was there was a great deal of talk about things that I often saw very little action attached to. And when my frustration started early in my study of the New Age and these classic bestsellers and what these gurus were saying was there was some real lacking of practical results and practical steps and practical ways to manage your mind and bring out powers that people talked about all the time in meditation but couldn't really illustrate or demonstrate when they weren't sitting on a cushion or in a trance or in some kind of hypnotic state. We're living in a time right now where a huge change is happening. And I'm doing this video as my video prediction for the week of what's coming next. Those of you who have been watching have seen some of the predictions that I've made and some of the things that I've been suggesting all the way back since December, when I started asking people some very important questions that they should be asking at this time. But this video I would like to put out as a challenge to those of you who are in the spiritual community. Those of you who do readings, those of you who call yourself healers, those of you who are on the bestseller list, those of you who have set yourself up as the spiritual masters. There's several things that I'd like to put in this prediction that I would like people to think about, and I would like people to watch carefully. And I have a challenge for all of you at the end of it. The truth is about to be revealed to you, and there will be no way to avoid it. Second, the impulse behind your love will reveal its nature to you and everyone else. You are about to become aware of the limits of your dimension. The dimension that you are supposed to pay attention to is going to become very clear to you. You are going to have very clear signs about what's going on in this space. And the knowledge that you currently claim to possess will show how effective it really is. My challenge to those of you who are in the spiritual community at this time is something that I have seen very little of in the years that I have been working as a professional psychic and now as a Tibetan Bon cosmologer. If things get strange, when things change, if things get shaken up, my challenge to those of you in the spiritual community is this: have the courage, have the audacity, and have the humility to say, I don't know. I think that is the one phrase that so many gurus, healers, psychics, and supposed masters have used. The phrase, I don't know. Because if you have the courage to say, I don't know, you make room for possibility of change. If you have courage to say, I just don't know, you have the possibility of maybe finding the way to find out what really is going on. And if you say, I don't know, you save yourself from a lot of humiliation later. I'm Lucky Links, as always, wishing you success and good fortune in all that you do. I wonder how many people will take this challenge to have the courage to say, I don't know.